Hello everyone, this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my Nursery Room Window. So today I have Maggie Mae with me, and Maggie Mae is doing Theme Thursday, and Theme Thursday is giraffes, and then the alternate theme is back to school. Well, I'm going to be doing the giraffes portion of Theme Thursday with Maggie Mae. And as you can see, she is busy reading this cute little book, and it's called Giraffes Can't Dance. And she's been really enjoying it. It's a board book, and she really likes it, and I do too, because it has a really nice moral to the story that children really enjoy when they get to the end. And the moral of the story is, we can all dance when we find the music that we love. And so I really like this book too. But anyway, this book is for Theme Thursday. I just thought it'd be a really cute book to bring on for the giraffe portion of the theme. And Maggie Mae was enjoying reading it too. So while she finishes reading her storybook, I'm going to show you the outfit that we're going to be putting on Maggie Mae today. And so I just couldn't resist. Suzanne, this is, remember this outfit that you sent for her? This was last, I believe it was in the fall of last year. And it's super cute outfit. I just love it. It's a knitted outfit, and it's got giraffes on the front. And it also had, both giraffes have this fringe for their mane, and they are just super cute appliques. And this one also has fringe. Let's see, and then it's embroidered for the tails. Super cute outfit. And you know, as I was thinking about this outfit and going to put her in it today, I was thinking that it would be a really cute back-to-school outfit too. So maybe I am going to participate in the back-to-school portion as well. But anyway, these are the tights that go under it. And it's actually a dress. It's a dress with little tights. And then the accessories that she's going to be wearing, since it's tights, I don't need socks, and she's going to be wearing these darling little shoes that her Auntie Suzanne sent for her a while ago. These fit her perfectly, and they go with the outfit really well, I think. And then she's going to be wearing these gold-colored earrings that Auntie Suzanne sent her as well. And then these pretty gold-colored bows. So I was really happy that I was able to coordinate her outfit today with her accessories and bows and things like that. So let's go ahead and get started, and I want to tell you a story, one of my favorite memory stories of when I was growing up, and it has nothing to do with giraffes or going back to school, but it's just one that I always like to share in the summertime because it's one of my very favorites. Anyway, when I was a little girl and we were living in Redondo Beach, California, during the summer times, we always used to have a backyard barbecue. And so what that consisted of, my mom would make, well, let me just start at the beginning. My dad would put together the barbecue. And the barbecue was bricks that were layered, and my mom would bring out the oven grate, from her stove, and my dad would stack the bricks up and put the oven grate in between the bricks to hold it, and then he would put coals in there after he got the barbecue all made. And I wanted to say too, the bricks, they were the red oblong, or I should say rectangular bricks. And my mom used to decorate our flower beds with those bricks, and it also at the same time gave her, you know, an area that she could portion off from the flower bed so that she could, you know, keep the weeds out, and it did a pretty good job. And she could edge along it really well, and she was a really good gardener. But anyway, so my dad would take some of the bricks from her flower beds and stack them up and put the oven grate in there. The oven grate is what held the hamburgers. And the way that we used to do hamburgers at our house was we didn't have a lot of money, and my dad was the only one that was working, because in those days the wife stayed home, and the dad went to work, and we were also just a one-car family. Like if we ever wanted to go anywhere, my mom would take us, we would walk everywhere. And we were within walking distance of even the doctor's office. I mean, within a mile. It usually was no longer than, let's say, a mile or two that we had to walk. But anyway, so the reason that I guess the reason that I brought that up is because, you know, like I said, we didn't have a lot of money, and so my dad and mom would go shopping, and she would get 1 pound of hamburger to feed all 6 of us. Let's see, I'm trying to see what's the best way to get this dress. It's kind of tight. It's kind of tight coming off. Okay, hang in there, Maggie Mae. As long as we get the one arm out, I think we'll be fine. Boy, I didn't struggle putting it on, as I remember. Let's see. Yeah, I've got all the buttons undone, so it should be easier from this side. But anyway, yeah, we take a 1 pound of hamburger and divide it 6 ways, and each little hamburger, she would make her own hamburger patties, and they were little you know, small clumps of meat, and and my dad would put them on the barbecue, and he would cook them over the coals. You know, the coal. Remember the coals and the lighter fluid that would go over the coals, and you know, you'd have to put the coals in and then squirt the lighter fluid, and then wait for the you know, the coals to get red before you could cook. Those were the days. I'll tell you what, those were the days, my friend. They were fun though. But anyway, yeah, so he would use hickory barbecue sauce on them the whole time they were cooking, and those little lumps of meat were just so good. And you know, we could not afford in our budget to get hamburger buns, you know, regular hamburger buns. And so my mom would use bread. She bought a loaf of, you know, we really ate a lot of bread. You know, she got loaves of white bread, you know, the most economic bread that she could find, and we used bread for our buns. And that, I mean, we didn't know any different. It was really good. We always had all the condiments. We always had Miracle Whip, which was, back in those days, Miracle Whip was like the most least expensive salad dressing, you know, for hamburgers and things like that you could buy. And she also used to buy Velveeta cheese. Velveeta cheese used to be super cheap. That's that cheese that is, it's like a processed cheese that that comes in a log, and then you slice it, you know, to slice it in whatever thicknesses of slices that you like. So she would, you know, she would serve that, and maybe some tomatoes and lettuce and some pickles, and boy, those hamburgers were really good. But yeah, and then when the coals were really nice and hot like that, my dad would get these little tiny onions, and some of you that have been following my channel for a a few years now, you'll probably remember this story about the little tiny onions, and they're only about the size of golf balls, and he would put those onions in the coals, and then while our hamburgers were making, the onions would be buried in the coals, and they were baking too. So anyway, they smelled really, really good, and what would happen is those little onions would get you know, all black all the way around the onion, just charcoal black. But then after they were done, you know, my dad would peel the black off, and inside the black skin was the tender white onion. And boy, oh boy, oh boy! Now I usually would have one, just one though, because one was enough for me, you know. But he just loved them, and my mom did too. And and let me tell you my mom's favorite word. It just popped in my head. If she really loves something, she would call it larapin. And Melanie, my daughter, if you're, I know you'll be watching this. Remember Grandma calling everything larapin. This is really larapin. And I don't know where that word came from, but I remember it to this day, and it's just a part of the really fun memories that I have of my my mom and dad, you know, growing up. But yeah, this is a cute outfit. I remember this outfit and thinking it was just adorable, and you know, I couldn't resist bringing Maggie Mae on and dressing her in it. I mean, this theme Thursday just was perfect for this. So let me go ahead and put her shoes on, and then we'll get her her earrings on and her little bows. So yeah, that's adorable. But anyway, I just, you know, every summer I like to share that memory because it's really, really special to me, and I can, to this day, I can taste the those little lumps of meat. And my dad and my mom both, they overcooked meat. They just did. I think back in those days, you did overcook meat. It had something to do with, you know, if you might get sick if you don't cook the meat too much, or if you don't cook the meat enough. And so my mom just really overdid it, you know. And we used to call the meat because it was always burnt. I mean, you know, we called it black meat. We never called it hamburger meat. We called it black meat because it was burned, you know. And but we liked it, you know. We grew up like that, and we didn't know any different. And so you know how that goes. If that's all you know, that's all you know. So let me see. Let me go ahead and put her. I'm going to go ahead and put her earrings in. She is looking super cute. I guess what I want to do is lift her up so you can see her whole outfit in just a minute here. These pretty gold earrings are just perfect. They are just perfect. Those are pretty. Suzanne sent a whole box of these kind of earrings that are sparkly. And they kind of take on the color of whatever she's wearing, I noticed. They're very unique. I'll go ahead and this little ponytail needs to be redone again. Yes, it does. Sit up, little miss. So yeah, it's fun to remember stories from the olden days. I was probably, I started remembering really fun stuff like that when I was in the third grade, about the third grade, you know. And yeah, we always lived in the beach cities, and always used to walk to the beach in the summertime, and just some really good days. We had a good life. I mean, you know, it was not a perfect life. I never want to pretend that I've had a perfect life, but it was the best that my mom and dad could do, you know. And my mom always made sure that, you know, everything was fine with us. She was a really good mom. She was a really good mom. I am very, very, very fortunate. These are pretty bows too. They go perfectly with this outfit. They match so well. see if we can get this in here. And then I will pick her up and show you what we did today. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to have to take her little unicorn because you'll probably drop it when I pick you up. So here's the outfit. Isn't that cute? That is adorable. Let me get up close. She looks super, super cute in that. And there's her little shoes and her little leggings. Yeah, there's Maggie Mae. I'm going to sit her up close here. She is. She's a cute little girl. So I guess that's all I wanted to share today for Theme Thursday. I hope you enjoyed my barbecue story and the Giraffes Can't Dance storybook with a really nice moral to the story at the end. Hope you all have a really nice weekend. I'm a little late today for Theme Thursday, but better late than never, right? So anyway, hope you're all having a great day. Have a great weekend, and until we meet again, bye-bye.